Japan 1545. Land of 1,000 clans and 1,000,000 samurai, but no accountability. Now, every culture has its thing. I'm not here to judge, but we need to remember that these people, left to their own devices, are the same people who today bring us vending machines full of underwear, used underwear, body pillows of underaged drawings, and just a general state of degeneracy, making us wonder, somewhere, something's gone terribly wrong.
Welcome. I am honored to accept your waste.
And we're here to fix it. These people did not get enough God, and that's where we come in. As the Otomo Clan, the only Christian daimyos in Japan, I will set the record straight. If it can be converted, it shall be converted. No man, woman, child, or particularly intelligent dog will go without the word of God and his gifts. Gunpowder. Today we'll be playing as the Otomo Clan. That already sets this video back because I did not have the DLC, had to buy it. And as the Otomo Clan, our goal is simple. We turn Japan Christian. Obviously I also want to win, but you know, you do both at the same time. So let's get going. So I have a couple of upsides and a couple of downsides. The upside is that God has provided us with a gift of guns and gunpowder. So we have Matchlock Ashigaru, who are both incredible and useless in equal measure. We also have priests spreading the word of God. Let's see, Bungo is our capital. It's 90% Christian, and we have Christian buildings. Do we? Oh yeah, we have the Nanban trade port, giving us Christianity. And I'll move the missionary into our second province of Buzen, which is 80% Christian without buildings. It's just getting like residual support from the spread in Bungo. So I'm gonna move this guy up there to minister to the settlement. Hey there, Bitter Steel Jumpscare, just here to remind you that you need to press that like button if you like the video. Consider subscribing, it helps out the channel tremendously. I know the YouTube pleasantries, it is what it is, it works, it helps. Thank you very much. Back to the video, sorry to disturb you. I need to go back to painting. I need more of these boys. We've got even some Matchlock Kobayaya boats. Matchlock boats, which we're moving up to the Tsushima Strait to secure ourselves some trade over there. Now this guy can't trade, but he can sit on that so nobody else can trade, which is good. All right, and Buzen, I want a sake den, get myself a cool ninja, because these are the 90s and ninjas are cool. And over here, I guess, like a chapel, we want to start spreading Christianity. All right, Way of the Chi. 1% bonus to taxes is like too good to pass up. And we're gonna have to head here down to like the tea ceremony as well because of honor. The daimyo has no honor. This is a bit of a problem. Let's show me the clan. There we go. This is Otomo Yoshiaki, our daimyo. And he is dishonorable because he's Christian. That is a negative factor. He has personal honor, which is great. But because he's Christian, -1 honor, and that directly impacts stuff like morale. It will not be as good on our armies as on our enemies' armies, so we'll have to find another way, because we also need a couple of friends. Let's see if the Sagara, like this clan here in the middle, is willing to be an alliance. There we go. All they wanted was military access. Could I get trade deal? No, they don't want to trade, but military access and a military alliance. You know what? I'll take it. Now, naturally, we can't just start converting everything everywhere all at once. I'm thinking we leave off the main island for now and just focus on consolidating Kyushu. We'll take out the Shoni to the north, then we just hold off the strait. We'll turn Buzen into some sort of Fortress of God while we fend off the enemy, and then we consolidate to the south. There's the Osumi here, well, the Ito clan down south, as well as the Satsuma clan. So we should be, we can make that work. And here we face our first test. The Shoni have moved in with a superior force to assault our Fortress of God. Well, We shall show them the power of Matchlock Ashigaru. Through gunpowder, we shall have our victory. Should be interesting. Should be interesting. I've never played as the Otomo before. I've never really leveraged gunpowder units, but I have faith. I have faith in the Lord and faith in gunpowder. That's really all I need. It's going to heavily depend on where they spawn. So let's put the archers there. Okay, so this is the main force. This is a small force, and this is just some chaff. Ooh, we got archer towers. What if I use fire arrows? Greater damage effect, yes. Yes, I would like a greater damage effect, please. The matchlocks have started to put good fire down range. Good fire down range. Yes, yes. Keep firing. Fire, fire, fire. Fire for effect. Fire for effect. Bang! Oh, I love to see it. Yeah, they're getting up close to the wall, so before they can all get up there, make sure we have our troops like standing right at the walls to stab and poke them as they climb. And I'll get my cavalry out to kill their archers. Alright, sweet. As long as they don't get caught by the enemy spearmen or cavalry, we'll be fine. Oh, don't shoot my horses! Into those bowmen. Cavalry forward. Oh, that's the enemy cavalry, though. Might want to pull back, pull back, pull back. Yeah, just get back inside. You've done your job. Just get back inside. Allow them to walk along the ledge, getting shot all the way to the bank. I get the general back out. Yeah, his general is getting shot to bits here. So I'll go kill his archers. Yeah, with that we've basically won. I'll run them down a bit, but we've basically won. A close victory, I'll take it. These guys have done a lot of work, so losses overall not too bad. Now we counterattack, kill that stack, and we move up. Beautiful. Secret police. Oh yes. I would like some secret police. So really what we need to get to is like the additional honor over there. And obviously some of the melee, sorry, the Bushido stuff. It's not because we now believe in God that we have forgotten about the way of the samurai. Bushido. Let's get my missionary in there. You can do some scouting. All right, there's a second stack. Mr. President, Mr. Daimyo, a second stack has hit the clan. We'll kill them off, move up. All right, this army should be able to push right on through. Quickly auto-resolve that. Minor or no casualties, preferably. Yeah, there's 0 casualties. Yippee. Take that stack, and then we take the city. This navy blocks the strait. This navy's in reserve to move in to block the strait. That should work out in our favor. Let's kill this stack. Oh, it just retreats. Oh, that is annoying. Because now I don't have the range. Oh, they're gonna be able to recruit, then I'll have to assault the city. I don't want to. That costs so much movement. Well, because our god is a merciful, beneficent god, an allied stack has moved in. Sagara has also gone to war with Shone, and now we outnumber them 2-1. I'm just gonna make a quick save, because I don't trust this game. But I think we can easily auto-resolve this with minimal casualties, maximum reward, peaceful occupation, and then I guess move straight on to the next place. We're gonna move straight into the next place before the Sagara clan, there we go, make another quick save, before the Sagara clan can come in and take it. So we're gonna auto-resolve that as well, peacefully occupy. And a lot of these people are very pissed at us. That is okay. I do not care. This will now allow us to make money. All right, so that gives us the control of northern Kyushu. Central Kyushu is our ally Sagara. Holy shit, the Ito clan have just wiped out Satsuma. The Shimazu clan still exists, but the Ito clan have definitely eaten their lunch. They've taken their home settlement while losing one of their own. All right, so fine. Focus on, I guess, taking out the Ito next. So moving troops back to Bungo, pushing down. I'll keep these troops around to keep an eye on what goes on here, because these places are very likely to be very unhappy because they are not yet Kirishitan. As expected, I have been stabbed in the back by the Ito clan. Fortunately, their power is feeble and their prosperity destitute. I'm not gonna call my Sagara allies in. They are a peaceful people. Let's just do it this way. Should be able to fend them off relatively easily, though. Got troops. Just need to deal... Oh, right, trade. Oh, that's financially not good. Alright, Tsukushi is going to rebel. One of these places is gonna need a chapel. I think if I put one in Tsukushi, it pushes to Hizen as well as Sagara. So I'll put one in Tsukushi. I could just exempt this place from taxation, maybe. Yeah, I need to, otherwise it's just going to rebel. Well, in a stunning reversal of fortune, the entire Ito clan has been wiped out before I even had to fight them. The Shimazu have, yeah, they've really clapped back. That is good for us. An enemy gone, but these are unfriendly, so I need to keep an eye on them. Looking at Tsukushi. Like, the only reason I need to keep the army here is the non-clan religion. But Christianity is on the rise here, so it should go up very quickly in Tsukushi. It's where I've got a new chapel up. And then in Hizen, it's also climbing, but substantially more slowly. So I'm thinking of moving the priest, or rather the missionary, over to that settlement to see if I can make that speed up a little bit. How is Hizen gonna do now? Quicker. So this is +9, and the other place is +5.5. Damn. And then I can bring troops south. Then we deal with the Shimazu. Once the Shimazu are down, we march into Sagara, wipe them out. Then we'll have the entirety of Kyushu under our boot. Gaijin trouble. Either I have a disaffected populace, so the people are even more unhappy and I'm already facing rebellion, or I piss off the Nanban. 8 turns of reduced town growth from the port. 50% increased cost of gun. I'm gonna have to take this. Punish the Gaijin. Alright, I get a wife and 200 gold. You get military access. Deal. Alright, cool. I'll take the deal. And now I have a brand new wife. A polite wife. Yes, my lord. Oh my god, everything is shit and it's all falling apart around me. But I have the power of God and anime on my side and I will show them all. So, mine enemies have decided to... Well, let me just finish this up. We'll do peaceful occupation here. Yippee. So, my southerly neighbors, the clan Shimazu, have decided to attack my allies of Sagara, obviously. I must intervene. I am just a good guy like that. And they left their border with me wide open. Like it really is wide open. This is where their stack is. I'm gonna try and follow it around, see where it goes. Giving me the opportunity to sneak in here and take what I want. Up north is actually sort of stabilized. I haven't done anything here but consolidate. So these are turning Christian. Public order is in order, everyone's happy, I'm making a lot of money. Well, some money. Now I'm making a lot of money. So maybe with a little luck, I could just sweep around here, like take the entire Shimazu clan out. And then I can stab Sagara in the back. For God, obviously, all things are morally justified if they serve God. That's how that goes. Yep. Well, this will be another glorious test for the forces of God and gunpowder. We are under attack by Shimazu, who brings a really large amount of samurai. Well, let's try this. I figured one way of winning that siege battle is by not fighting it at all. So I sallied forth, tried to hide myself in some forests and get the ambush advantage. As you can clearly tell, no ambush advantage for me. They immediately knew exactly where I was and marched right on in. Hoping maybe the light hilly terrain here can help me last a little longer in this cruel world of ours. You're gonna see me lose this battle like a fuck ton of times. I don't know how to win this. I don't know if it can be won. Maybe I should just give them the city, retreat, and try that way. Oh, I'm getting desperate, boys. I'm getting desperate. I've been at this for hours trying to win this one battle. It's been too long. I've not played Shogun. According to Steam, the last time I played it was like 2015. Alright, let's see how this goes. Oh my god, the fog is gonna make archery so much worse than it has to. Yeah, that unit's just gone. Gunpowder units haven't engaged yet, and I'm expecting they really won't do all that much. I'll see what the gunpowder ends up achieving, but I have the units are just routing upon contact with the enemy, and then everything just collapses. I don't know how to win this campaign. obviously had to stop that battle. And so I went back to the autosave, and I think we've just... Yeah, they marched their army off in the other direction, which is fine by me. Yeah, they didn't take the bait on this army, and they instead marched back home, where they are, I assume, getting their cheeks clapped. Let's see where their army went, actually, so I can find it. Yeah, they're over here now. They're gonna go there. So I'm gonna bring these troops in, like, here-ish. Maybe as like a threat. I could make that work. This place is gonna have a rebellion, though. I don't... There's nothing I can do to counter that. Oh, maybe I could just not tax the place, but... I think they're still gonna have a rebellion, even with the priest in there. And then their navy obviously always outranges mine, which is annoying. I could crush them, but they're just out of range. Yeah, I'm saving up for the Nanban quarter. That will allow me to get Portuguese tercos as well as European Nanban trade ships to dominate the seas. Good news, everyone! I now have the money to build a Nanban trade quarter, giving me access to European cannon, Portuguese tercos, and Nanban trade ships. This will be magnificent. That's also all my money. And on a separate bout of good news, while I moved this guy back to deal with the rebellion, I kind of lost track of where the enemy went. They are now gone. Oops. So, they seem to have moved their stack. So, let's see about sneaking around here a bit. I'm just out of range to attack them. I guess their other stack must be near Satsuma. I suppose that is just, let's call it divine intervention. Let's call it divine intervention. Okay, now this army is no longer required over there, so I'll start moving him north. Nubuzen, maybe? Or keep him around here. How is my daimyo looking today? He is more honorable now because he's got a great victory under his belt, so it's no longer dishonorable. It's estimable. The Lord truly is merciful. I was able to get a ninja in to get the doors open through the act of the Lord, and then went around that little token force they have out there. So I think I'm gonna quick save this, auto-resolve it, and then I think as their final settlement, depending on what their army does, we might actually... Yep, alright, cool. Have it in the bag now. Peaceful occupation. Yeah, their army's now starving and will be forced to... Oh no, they're just destroyed. Oh, they retreat. Oh, so they don't get to just stick around as a roaming army then. Well, in that case, we just need 2 more provinces, which we'll take from our staunch ally. Sorry about that. Maybe through instigating some revolts once the place gets Christian, so that way I can, you know, be honorable about it. And after that, we head into Japan proper, I guess. Sweet. We are well on our way now. On this, the most blessed of days, we have finished our Nanban quarter, giving us access to, first of all, money. The Lord loves money. As well as the Nanban trade shippu, which is basically a carvel with cannons. Yes, the European merchant ship with powerful cannons. These should allow me to dominate the seas. I've also been rewarded with a single unit of Portuguese tercos. Pretty much really good, just all-round infantry. Allegedly, oh yeah, they're expensive. They cost about the same as a samurai. I guess it's okay, but I can't recruit more until I get a powder maker. I don't know how to get a powder maker. I suppose I'll have to build one somewhere? What are these? Waco pirates. I don't like the Waco pirates. Let's make a quick save just in case the auto-resolve gets weird. Auto-resolve is fine. Why did you go to my port? No? Go away. Oh, I've captured your medium ship. I'll take it. Well, this is interesting. The Uchi have come crawling on their knees, prostrating themselves before the rightful right hand of God to ask for a peace treaty. They're also willing to then immediately step it up to not just the trade agreement, but also military alliance. You know, it would be a load off my mind. I could then just focus in on taking the Sagara and then turn around and stab these guys at the back, as you do. And I could use this as an in to get my fists pummeling Yamana and Amako instead. I'm gonna make the proposal. It's gonna make me more money that I can spend making bigger stacks to make enemies deader, is my hope. Well, that might have been a bad idea because they're getting wiped out right now. Wow. There goes my trade. That wasn't worth it at all. If I cancel the alliance, is that gonna piss people off? If I declare war, it will harm all other diplomatic relations. I'm pretty fine with that. I'm gonna cancel this. I don't think it harms my diplomacy. I'm gonna cancel military access as well. Have about 10 turns where I can't go to war with them. Maybe they'll go to war with me, which would work. It would definitely work to my advantage as well. I guess we're gonna have to see. Oh, I'm also finding that I have European cannons. Now, I've been told these are terrible. That said, how could I not bring gunpowder European cannons to bear against my enemies? There's nothing like this. The finger of God. The finger of God is what these people need. So, funny thing, I was messing around with my priest in the south here, trying to get some rebels, some good old Christian rebels, and it worked. Christian rebels rose up, took the province away from the Sagara clan, promptly, apparently sacked the place. Now, it would be my Christian duty, my goodly Christian duty, to move in and secure Satsuma for the Lord. For the Lord, baby, for the Lord. Let's auto-resolve that, and bada bing, bada boom. Satsuma is now in our hands. Oh my god, they burned this place to the ground. Let's start by repairing the walls. And that's all I can repair. Great. On a side note, my beloved trade partners of Shosokabe have also stabbed me in the back. Out of nowhere, like the only clan who was not unfriendly or hostile to me declared war on me. These were the only people I had a trade agreement with, and they just, I don't know, they just came at me just like that. Just like that. So I'm gonna see what they think about my, oh, there they are, about my glorious European ships. So I'm gonna keep one unit over there to block the area, and then let's see, I have one Nanban trade ship here, one Nanban trade ship there, with a couple of escorts, and they're gonna go hunting their fleets, I guess. Oh look, they're coming at me. They think we've got 4 ships. You've only got 2 of them. Yeah, I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna see how this plays out with the guns. Oh yes. Oh yes, I just want to see this thing in action. Look at this. This is a ship. This is a ship. This, I don't know what the fuck this is. This is not a ship. This, I need more of these. Yes, now turn. Present the other side. Give them another broadside. I'm under fire. I am on fire. I am on fire. Danger. 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 I am on fire. This is, I believe this is generally considered to be a bad thing. Just repair. Repair. Just shoot them. Look at what we've done to them. Shoot them again. Another broadside. Just one more broadside. Just shoot. Please. Please just shoot. Shoot. Why are you not shooting? The ship just sank. There we go. We've resolved the issue this way. That's fine. That's just, oh no. Are they bringing more fleets in? Yes, they are. I'm gonna need to group up my, my Nanban vessels. Alright, I've been sitting on my ass for way too long. I think I can now declare this war without any penalties, so yada 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 yada. Declare war on Sagara clan. These guys can move in one turn unless the arrow is deceiving me. No, they can. Doesn't look too hot, but we'll see. I can now bring in reinforcements. And I can bring multiple units to bear in this siege. Will it work? Will it fizzle or will it bang? You know what? Let's see. I'll take... Holy shit. That certainly went a certain way. Maybe I can bait them to come out. Let's get the general out there. baiting. He will be my master. So apparently I have so many units that the one unit I need to have come in, the artillery piece, cannot come in. So I think I might have found a cheesy but functional way to get this done. I maneuvered a bunch of my troops around to go up here through the forest, and I've reached the back door, while at the same time keeping a, where is it? Like a valuable unit, like just outside of enemy archer range. So they keep their archers here. Their archers are still very much focused on what we have outside. Meanwhile, I'm moving the actual strike forces to the rear. Got a bunch of Yari here. Got some archers, bringing in additional archers with the goal of either baiting them out so they come to me, or using the archers to just decimate them inside their own little fort with the arrows. If I can kill their general, even better. Holy shit. It cost me. It fucking cost me, but we did it. Oh, let's end this. Fuck me. It split their forces, caused their archers to run around trying to take up different positions eventually. And then I was just stormed the walls of my Yari. Took some pretty bad casualties on the way. The cannon never even made it in. It was like the siege weapon, the advantage I had. It never even made it here. Now I can focus on other things. I have Unified Kyushu. Cost me an arm and a leg. But with Unified Kyushu, I can train horses here. Fine. Who is this? Amako, and they're not bringing any allies in. Fine. Well, fortunately for me, fortunately leaves, we'll see. But the landing army has decided to meet us on the field of honor. Unfortunately, the army I'm fielding is a little degraded to really weak matchlocks. My Turcos got beat up and my samurai. But I do have more troops and I have cannons. So let's see if we can turn this into a victorious field battle. So if I just deploy somewhere that I have the advantage, like the hill here. I probably want to sit on the hill. And these three guys, like these really weak ones, I'm going to swing them around, use them as a flanking force. General Terkos to the front. Ish. Samurai are committed. Terkos are also committed, unfortunately. Good. These guys are tying down the archers. Samurai, in. It's going. I mean, I think we're on track to victory. The archers are beating my Yari. Disengage the general. Yeah, the bow samurai have actually successfully resisted. Though they are samurai. Probably should have known. I got the cavalry in there. Oh, no. Oh, for God's sake, they just don't respond to orders. All right, it took casualties, but I think we've given far more than we've gotten. Yeah, there go my Yari Yashigaru. I'm gonna end the battle. I'll kill them on the second battle. Decisive victory. I'll take the win. I'll take the win. Oh, remaining 0. Okay, I'll take it. That's inside a revolt. Hey, we've got a revolt. So next turn, that settlement is gonna come under attack, which is great. Then I'll move this army in to attack the settlement. All right, you get onto your ships. Got a bigger-ish navy over there to reinforce them. There we go. Can repair them for the turn. And then I have my big ships here. Like, these are like my 3 non-ban trade ships. That's galleys. No, not galley. Kattaks. And I can attack a fleet that is more than twice my size. Now, unfortunately for them, these are mostly all trade ships. But I can auto-resolve this. Barely take any damage. I do say barely. Damn, that one got really clapped. But yeah, I do significant damage with these ships. It's pretty fucking wild. I'm gonna quick save this, because if this ship sinks in the combat... No, it didn't, so I don't care. Alright, cool. But then again, there's more of their ships. They just have a near infinite amount of ships available to ruin my day. It is infuriating, and now I need to retreat the fleet, obviously. So I've got missionaries out here to both spread my religion onto this continent. It's going well. Christianity is on the rise. And then wherever the enemies, or not yet enemies, are weakest, I'm going to incite revolts, take the city, use that, if I can take it, as my staging area, and then we're going to push into the rest of it. Well, just as I mentioned that I might invade them later, they want peace. I will take your peace, and please go away and stop raiding me. Well, earlier plans did not pan out as such, but did manage to ship an army, just embark the army here, went all the way around the province of Nagato and Suo to hit the clan here right where it hurts, the castle town of Iwami. Auto-resolve that, nobody's home, seize it. Peaceful occupation, and we start converting. So this will now be our base of operations moving forward. Already has an engineer workshop, but I'm going to tear it down and build a chapel. We need to get God up in here. Need more God. I got guns and I need God. And once again, we are under assault by samurai. I think we can take him. Oh, they got firebomb throwers. So the power of God and gunpowder against heathens with bombs. Well, it's the Middle East all over again. All right, let's see how we do. I think we can do fine. I'm gonna maximize, or rather leverage this hill as best I can. I don't think the European cannons can move. No, I don't. I think they physically can't move. Oh, well, they'll eventually walk into line, line of sight. I just hope they don't fire right through my own line. Oh, there they are. Let's see if any of my boys blow up. Boom! I don't think they hit any of mine. No, doesn't look like it. Come on, look at those. Boom! Oh, yes! Come on. Increase your rate of fire. Cowards. Archers are increasingly... archers are in range. Swing the cavalry all the way around. And hit his archers. Both of my generals will charge his general, and then my light cavalry will charge the bowman. No! No, 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 no. Yari, yari, yari. Out, 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 out. We're charging the general, see if we can cut him down. Yeah, I think we definitely hurt him. Do not want to get engaged with the Yari. Alright, commit the samurai. Samurai! Forwards! Okay, we've broken them already. I can get him over the intern. Actually, I can kill more of them. I have cavalry available. Just get the ones that are at the highest strength. Just quickly run them down. I'll take the decisive victory. It seems to be like a good strategy. As long as I can get some elevation so that the matchlocks can keep firing. Well, I did have a numbers advantage. They had the quality edge in theory because they're samurai and I am just poor Ashigaru. You know, a peasant with a gun versus a man who has studied the blade. Don't like those odds. Well, that's another remarkable attempt to stop the tide of progress with samurai. Yari, many bows. I still think I hold the advantage that there are no planes here. Yeah, it's a bit of a close victory, but I'll take it. Well, they couldn't stop my field armies. Now they can't stop me in their siege. That's their second to last city. Huzzah! God is inevitable, and the Otomo Clan are now a prominent tour. Well, this truly is a fortress city by now. Izumo is fending off attack after attack. They keep sending in stacks of samurai, and I keep auto-resolving them to death with minimal casualties. I love my matchlocks. I love them so much. Once these guys are gone, I'm gonna show... Oh, they want not a peace treaty. I won't have it. So the plan is to take the fight to these gold bastards next. I'm mustering my forces. I'm shipping in an additional stack to hold position. There we go. Okay. Oh, that's not okay. They keep executing my priests, which is... well, martyrs, you know. Mustering forces here to go on the attack. Mustering additional forces on this side. And back home to go on more of an attack. Yari Ashigaru, Portuguese Tercos, European cannon, you name it, I'm bringing it. Well, I'm a man of God, I'm also a man of gold. The Amako clan is willing to pay me 13,000 gold, as well as becoming my vassal in exchange for peace. which is a good deal. When I do finally fight these gold bastards, they will be a distraction or they will be crushed, and later on, you know, I could always get rid of them. I'm going to use the Donald Trump School of Economics and threaten everyone around me until they give me what I want. That is 13,000 gold and an enemy turned friend. I'm going to hit Yamana. I'm going to declare war and we start our push in earnest. We are going to start declare war. Yay, Amako is in. They will hopefully serve as a useful distraction. This army moves in here and we immediately seize Nagato because they move their army out. That just gives me the opening I need. I acquired a navy, got some blocking forces there. Now to find that black ship, it has a massive amount of range, so it's gonna outsail me most of the time. That's okay, that's okay. The armies are... the land battles is where it matters. Well, we're about to find out just how good we are at siege warfare now. We've immediately been besieged. Oh, I guess we're about to find out just how well we can fight. Cannons, artillery, guns, fight, fight, fight. So, very intense little battle here, taking a pounding, but I have been able to repel the assaults more or less, and I have been able to, thankfully, leverage my gunpowder units and my samurai for maximum effect, more or less. So, casualties high. I just end the battle. I'll take that. The Lord is with us today. Heroic victory. Oh my god. As long as you can keep your guns firing, like actually shooting, they speak with the word of God. Yes, they do. You know what? I'm sick of fighting fair. The Lord does not fight fair. I've cornered them, one of their big stacks at least, in one of their cities, so I decided, why not bring 2 stacks? That is going to be a lot of firepower. Kinda just want to pound that town into dust, but I think it's easier if we just auto-resolve and take minimal casualties. Wipe out a stack, occupy... Ooh, the Shogun is angry. They don't stop coming and they won't stop coming. The garrison is incredibly depleted from those last couple of battles. They got a couple of archers, but mostly trash archers that don't really outrange me. And a lot of it is cavalry that it can't effectively leverage against me. So it says I'm gonna get my teeth kicked in. I disagree. I'm gonna see if I can man a sturdy defense. If I can find a way to deal with the archers before they absolutely wreck my shit, and I can keep the guns firing, the Lord will look down upon us favorably. Slightly disappointed in these European cannons. I'll be honest, like, looks really cool. Slightly disappointed because after all that, they've killed like 8 guys. Not all that impressive. Come on, get the horses at least. Oh, that's better. That's way better. Should have done that from the start. Right, time to fall back. Like here, that will allow you to shoot. You guys maintain firing. No, also fall back to like here, and you can hopefully still shoot. Gonna send the cavalry out on a bit of a suicide mission. Get the bow Ashigaru. All right, they're off the walls. The bastards are off the walls, sort of. God, I love those muskets. As long as you can keep the muskets firing, you can massacre entire armies from your settlement walls. All right, sweet. That is... I think that's victory. We'll kill these guys, though. They're just, like, standing here in gunfire range now. That is going to be a Pyrrhic victory. Well, we gun down the last of them as they retreat. End the battle. Decisive victory. Should not have made that last charge. That was my hubris. That was my hubris. Who got the most kills? The bows. Almost 400 kills with my bow samurai. Ha! Well, okay then. Well, this fortress city really is living up to its name. Oh, they're back at it. Well, as expected, another successful repulsion of the enemy. I don't know why they keep trying. They just keep coming for that fort. Yeah, it's turning into a bit of a theme here, this Hoki fortress. Wave after wave of enemy stacks break upon my mighty matchlock Ashigaru. Yeah, look at the kills here. Oh, the bow samurai. Actually, the bows are getting the most kills, but the matchlocks are getting the people to rout. So this is just insane. Well, it's happened. The infamous realm divide. This is basically the a bit like an endgame scenario. If your clan achieves enough power through conquest, all the other shady little daimyos will unite against you to take you down a peg at the behest of the Shogun, who's got his knickers in a bunch. Our clan fame is now legendary. I have grown too strong, and I'm expecting them all to come gunning for me. So I've got a fleet of Nanban trade ships ready to keep the Shosokabe on their shitty island. Still though, I got like a good third of Japan under my boot already, so a little more to go. Yeah, so it begins. The Uesugi are terrifying and affluent and have declared war on me, and they're bringing in the Ashikaga, the Satake, and the Mogami clans. Oh, they didn't come in. Okay, but that's just the first one in a long line of people who really hate my guts. The Ashikaga shogunate has joined my enemy. Mogami, Satake, Ikoiki, Shosokabe, Hatekeyama, Ohonma, Imagawa. Oh boy. Yeah, so all those trade agreements, yeah, those are all gone. I am at war with literally all of Japan. Alright, so if everyone's not moseyed on over here, we'll just start sinking navies. We're gonna have to fend them off. For the most part, it's just gonna be fending them off. I've got the naval superiority here with my big black ships. Oh, that is Tamba taken. The Amana clan utterly destroyed. At least half of Japan's already Christian by now, so that's good. And this army was able to seize Sanuki here, which is a fairly high-level province. So need to keep our trade routes open. If we don't, we lose everything. Fine, I'll fight it out. I always like these naval battles, so let's see how this one goes. Let's just see if we can leverage maximum firepower against the Portuguese. Let's see if we can just get an envelopment in. Naval combat is a little slow, but it seems to be weathering the storm poorly. Oh, that hurt. Get repairs in. All right, could the three of you at least give this man a full broadside? Okay, so we're actually hitting it now. I'd like to not sink it and capture it. Where do you guys go? Look at him tread water over there. You have also been taking quite a bit of fire. Damn. They're routing. Let's board them, and then I believe we seize the ship. All right, just go grab it. Just go grab it. Stop firing. Oh, their ship is substantially larger. All right, do I have the black ship in hand? I sure hope so, because this effectively puts my navy out of commission for a couple of turns while I find the money to repair all this. Yes, I have the black ship. All right, I think we're ready for the big one. I've managed to isolate Kyoto from its enemies. The northern flank is still secured. They're not going to do anything. If they take Setsu, it'll be with one of these armies, and I'll just move whatever survives the battle for Kyoto in. Tamba is secure. With this, we will bring down the Ashikaga shogunate once and for all. Now, I hate attacking in sieges. I absolutely hate it. I'm going to auto-resolve this. It looks to be quite in my favor. That's a lot of Yari Samurai and a lot of Bow Samurai. I'm going to press this button, win this battle easily with minimal casualties, and wipe out Ashikaga Yoshiharu, and I will occupy Kyoto. Or I can make a lot of money. No, I'm gonna peacefully occupy it. I come not as a conqueror, I come as a unifier. You know what? I don't care. I don't care. I have already won. I have secured 26 out of the required 60 provinces, but I have all 8 of my victory provinces. Hi! A little bitter steel jump scare for you to end this video. So, some bad news for you. the game no longer functions for me. Whenever I end the turn, it just completely crashes every time. I've tried going back to a quick save. I've tried going back to an autosave. It just, every time we get to this specific turn, it just all crashes. Long story short, I'm starving because I've captured too many high-level forts that the AI didn't build enough food in. That can be fixed, but it's a pain in the ass. I am the mighty Shogun sitting on my ass in Kyoto, and that's about the extent of it. The game is also unplayable. What I mean by that is Realm Divide is shit, but it offers you a bit of a challenge. The challenge is fun. I like the field battles. I like the siege battles. I like the war aspect of Total War. But then the agents. The remaining 5 or 6 factions have near unlimited agents, all focused on a single enemy, me. They're constantly sabotaging, assassinating, damaging buildings. It is no longer fun to play either, so I'm sort of glad it kind of petered out. We ended up having, I believe, 30 or 29 of the required provinces for domination victory. So if it was a minor victory, I think we would have had our victory now. So I'm gonna chalk this up as a win of sorts. More than half of Japan is now Christian. The Otomo Clan is dominant, and I no longer have to deal with agent spam. If any of you guys know for some good mods that make the agents go away, or at least temper them a little, feel free to let me know. I hope you guys have at least enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, consider subscribing. If not, I'm sorry, I will try to do better. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.